wonderful how they threw that little fella around? I'd like to see them try that with Sophie Tucker, just once. Ladies and gentlemen and children, here in the sound of my voice, I know that you all know that with every new art, there comes one artist that transcends all the others. This is definitely so in this newest of the arts, television, and I'm happy to present you this time the king of television. A man who lights the fires of your hearts and fills you with laughter every Tuesday night, the very, very popular and deservedly so, Mr. Milton Berle.
Thank you, George Washington. It is a pleasure. How do I look, huh? Jessel looks good. How do I look? Don't laugh, lady, please. You may have children of your own one of these days. Don't I? You heard of the March of Time? I look like his brother. Waste of time, don't I? Jessel, stand out of the entrance. You might steal. But I do. I can't hear you. Am I on? Yes. You take that for me, please. There goes the commercial. I feel really wonderful. I got you. It's smart, isn't it? Clever? It is really wonderful, ladies and gentlemen, to be here on the ELGIN American show. And I'm very, very happy to see so many very wonderful people in the audience. I was in the Macy Day Parade today, and thank you. Thank you. Your name and address, please. If you don't mind. This man down here, do you simonize your head or have a haircut? You look very funny. But I do want to, everybody looks wonderful here tonight, and it's good to see so many very wonderful smiling faces. But I love that. Everybody, I love the hat on that lady. I like the feather. It looks like the feather that signed the Declaration of Independence. And the guy with you looks like the guy that signed it. It is really, I can't hear you. Please. I'm warming up a new audience backstage, but it is really a very, I was in Macy Day Parade, my picture opened at the Strand, and everything was really wonderful. You saw it? I'm so happy, I feel like singing. Powder my face with sunshine. Thank you, Dusty Fletcher. So what a guy has to go through to support his brother. You know my brother Frank? I got a brother that's afraid to go to sleep. He dreams he's working. But this is, my brother, this unemployment situation isn't new. My brother thought of it 40 years ago. My brother, bless him, he used to sit home on a rocker and rock and say, well, what's going to be is going to be. Actually, nothing happened. That I was born. But this is really that I was born. I know these jokes are funny. I've done them before, you know. But this, I really feel very, very happy about the whole thing. And Jessel, you know, the first time that I ever met Georgie Jessel, he's a swell fellow. It's too bad he's got my old nose. But the first time I ever met Jessel, we met at a cleaning establishment down in Florida, Tropical Park. And oh, you play horses too? With this, I got to tell you, I want to hear it because I laugh at it the second time myself. But this, will you sit with my mother over here? There'll be no individual laughing tonight. You want to laugh together. No, but I was over at the racetrack the last day, and a tout walked over to me. He says to me, he says, hey, Berle, I just came from the stable. Well, this he didn't have to tell me. And I said, they gave me a horse. I'm telling you, what a horse. The first time I ever saw a horse start from a kneeling position. I put $50 on his nose, and he ran as if he was balancing it. He ran as if he was about, there must be people out there. I see them leaving. I don't mind losing on the races, but when the horse that I bet on stops in the stretch, comes over to the rail, looks at me, and he says, I knock with 2. That's too much. Oh, you play gin rummy. You ever play gin rummy with the type of person who looks at you, lays the cards down, and says, what's the name of this game? Of course, that's not as bad as the guy that looks at you, lays the cards down, and says, how's 1? What could be lower than 1? Except an MC. But this, MC, mental case, but everything has really happened to me. I want to tell you, everything on Thanksgiving, it makes me very happy. I just read in the paper that Avalon Barkley, I don't need you, kid, I'm doing a single. Alvin. One of the assistants is running out here. Thank you. You may go. I've seen your suit. That was ELGIN and that was American. But this... you guys, get off the table. One guy says, hurry up, quick. I'll stay out here. For how long? No, before I go off, ladies and gentlemen, it's such a long show and the salary's so short, I would like to introduce a very wonderful fellow in the audience, a gentleman. He just come in from Hollywood. I'd like to stand up and take a bow. The one and only Mr. Boris Karloff. Let's give him a big hand. Boris Karloff. Wait a minute. I thought it was him. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Pardon me, madam. I would like to introduce the next act, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to take this away from Jessel. I've never taken anything from him before. But I would like to introduce four very wonderful voices that I had the pleasure of introducing on the Texaco show last year. The very marvelous singing voices of the Charioteers. Let's bring on it.